What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today's August 18th, 2023. Today's video, we'll be doing a crypto market overview, followed by Bitcoin talk. Bitcoin's dumping, the entire crypto market's dumping. Why is it dumping, and how much farther can we take a dump? If you guys think that's interesting, stick around and I'll tell you all about it. All right, everyone. Hopefully you're all having a great day today. If you guys don't mind, smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Consider subscribing if you aren't. Turn on those bell notifications so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. Easiest thing you guys can do to help support the channel. I know it's been a couple days, about a week or so since I've last uploaded a video. I'm trying to do at least once. Trying to do at least one a week right now. A little busy with work and other things going on. And it is coming towards the end of the summer, at least here in New Jersey, in the Northeast. So just trying to spend as much time outside with the family and kids and all that type of stuff. So again, if you guys want to skip to whatever section of this video, in the pinned comment down below, I do put timestamps. Also within the video, you guys can click on the timestamps as well, all for your viewing pleasure. All right, so let's just jump right into it right now. So again, the whole crypto market has taken a big dump. Crypto markets, Bitcoin, everything. But why are we dumping? Man, look at that. We're down about 8.05% the last 24 hours. Just refresh it. I guess we're down 5.47% the last 24 hours. We've got Bitcoin down about 7%. Looking at about $26,000 right now. ETH's down about 4.59%. Looking at $1,660. XRP down about 12.73%, sitting at 50 cents. Cardano's down 3.85%, sitting at 26 cents. So yeah, again, whole market is down. But we do have some gainers the last 24 hours. We got Bluezell. Don't know what that is, but it's up about 21.55%. We got Echelon Prime up about 16.28%. We got Injective up about 7.56%, and some other crypto that we have up, but I'm not going to go through all of them. But so even though we do have a pretty red day, we do have some crypto that is up. Losers the last 24 hours. T-Food. Don't know what that is, but it's down 27%. Rally's down 26%. And Assemble Protocol down about 17.69%. Oh, man. Again, everything's pretty much red. It is August 18th, 2023. Holidays we got going on. It's National Couples Day. National Fajita Day. That looks good. Maybe I'll get some fajitas later today. What else we got? Hawaiian Shirt Day. Kool-Aid Day. We got National Angela Day, Bad Poetry Day, National Ice Cream Pie Day. That looks pretty good. Whole bunch of different types of days going on for August 18th. Crypto bubbles, taking a look at the top 100 again. See a red, not too surprised. Although the last hour of the recording of this video looks like everything's coming up a little tiny bit. Take a look at my favorites on the daily. Again, everything is down red. Litecoin down the most. It looks like down about 13.4%. And again, this past hour, at least for my favorites, everything's up about 1%, a little over 1%. So that's good. Not too surprised after we have been pretty oversold, which I'll talk about a little bit later. The last day or so, Fear and Greed Index completely went down because of the crash we had yesterday and today. Yesterday we were at a neutral. We had the flash crash down. And now we are looking at Fear 37. But you know what they always say, and if you guys watch my videos, be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Kind of like right now would be probably a good time to snag up some more crypto, Bitcoin, whatever you guys, whatever your favorites are. Not financial advice, obviously, but I definitely did a little bit of buying. I bought some Multiverse X, bought a little Cardano, of course, bought more Bitcoin. Always want to, snag up that Bitcoin at those cheap prices. And we do have some crypto on Coinbase, even though you shouldn't really have. I just do it for trading, but then I moved to my non-custodial wallet. Coinbase went down during that flash crash, and I wasn't able to buy at the lowest that I wanted to. I did get a Bitcoin buy in at a pretty decent level, but yeah, it went down for a little bit while because obviously everyone was trying to buy up. But man, Coinbase, get it together. It's the biggest exchange, one of the biggest exchanges. They got to solve those issues still. I mean, especially for the next bull run. Total crypto market cap. Man, we took a little dump below this trend line here. This has been a pretty good support trend line for the COVID crash, going all the way back here to this May of 2017 time frame. You can see we broke below it, but then came back up, kind of uses support here, a little bit support here, but we are a little bit below this support line, which isn't good, but hey, who knows? Maybe this is kind of like a preview of what's to come for this little uptrend here from the COVID crash. Maybe this is kind of our little crash here. Maybe we'll start to see a nice little uptrend for the total crypto market cap. One big thing for the total crypto market cap, we did lose support for the weekly 200 moving average. You guys can see right here this purple line with that flash crash. We are below it, so hopefully within the next couple days we get a little bit more positive momentum to the upside and start to use that weekly 200 MA as a new support and not as a resistance where we are currently. So keep an eye on that one. Another thing we always look at is the DXY. Whenever the DXY is up, usually when the crypto and traditional markets are down, and vice versa. Crypto Tony here says a couple weeks ago when he said to expect a short-term bearish crypto, the dollar's pretty much the only chart you need to see and to know, or needed to see to know that when we take out those highs and come back down, expect crypto to have a nice little bounce. So you guys can see here, obviously the last couple of days or the last week or so, we've been green and crypto markets have been down. However, we are starting to see some of these lower high, testing this resistance right here. Man, if we need to close below right here on the daily for the DXY. Otherwise, that lower high trend isn't going to be a good thing. Obviously, for the DXY, we are seeing a lot of these other currencies going down, like the Japanese yen, so people are kind of going back to the dollar. So that's why you see a nice little uptrend here for the DXY. But again, it looks like we are kind of overbought here on the daily for the DXY. Starting to see a little bit of negative momentum here on the MACD and a little bit far away from the Ichimoku cloud. So again, I wouldn't be surprised in the next couple days or the next week we start to see DXY cool off and we start to see crypto markets start to make a nice little uptrend just from being so oversold lately. Traditional markets looks like everything is red. Again, Dow Jones down about 0.04%, S&P down about 0.15%, and the NASDAQ down about 0.31%. So again, DXY has been up. Not too surprised that the traditional markets are down, just like I've previously mentioned. One thing, looking at Bitcoin, jumping into Bitcoin right now, that you don't really hear too many people talk about this pattern, but it's a symmetrical broadening wedge potentially playing out, which is a bullish pattern. You guys can see here, kind of have it drawn out, touched here, touched down here, touched here, up, touched here, touched here. Now, boom, it wicked, respecting the TA, the bottom of this trend line. You guys can see here that, again, a symmetrical broadening wedge pattern is historically bullish, so we do have that kind of playing out onto Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance, though, however, it's kind of weird. You see Bitcoin taking a dump. You would think that, alts are taking a wreck, so people selling off alts and going into Bitcoin, but no, we're selling Bitcoin. But again, it's just bounced right off this lower trend line here on the symmetrical broadening wedge, so we might see a nice little uptick, hopefully, just from being so oversold on Bitcoin here. This is on the daily time frame, so keep an eye on that for Bitcoin dominance. Jumping in over to Bitcoin, well, Bitcoin dominance, we're still in the Bitcoin, but we are hovering right at that $26,000 level for Bitcoin. There was this kind of looking back, you got this ascending triangle here once we've had that nice little uptick, but we did break below this ascending triangle here, so hopefully we are a little bit far away from this Ichimoku cloud that we see a nice little uptick towards that. For Bitcoin, I do have a couple tweets about Bitcoin. So the daily RSI is the most oversold since FTX collapsed in November of 2022. That is insane. You can see right here, you can see right here. We also, the strength of this 24-hour Bitcoin sell-off now rivals the 2020 COVID crash. Absolutely crazy. So you guys can see here, let's see, on the RSI right there, and then you can see the 2020 crash, boom. We are right at that level. Super, super oversold. And when you guys see when Bitcoin RSI and the daily is oversold, boom, nice little uptrend. So, were this oversold? Could we go lower? Probably a little bit lower. Who knows? But historically, history repeats itself. This oversold, we might see a nice little pump action to the upside here. What else do we have going on here? So what other things have caused potentially this Bitcoin flash crash. We have Evergrande, the world's most indebted property developer with over $300 million in debt. So this could have moved Bitcoin to the downside. What this bankruptcy could cause here: construction projects coming to a halt, unfinished project, damaged investors, a slowdown in economic growth, decline in home prices in the housing market, job losses, financial instability, because Evergrande has a large number of creditors, including banks, insurance companies, and other financial institutions that will get devastated. World markets are getting affected. Is this the last black swan event? What could come next? So this is one thing with Evergrande filing for bankruptcy that people are saying could have caused this flash crash for Bitcoin. Another huge thing that we had was liquidations. We've had the most liquidations since the FTX collapse last year. According to CoinGlass, they're saying that's over $1 billion in liquidations over the last 24 hours. 80% of them were longs, contributing to this flash crash. Also, not only longs, there were shorts, but just not as much. But again, $1 billion in liquidations, the most that we've seen since the FTX collapse of last year. Another thing that has been disproven, I do believe, and it was just kind of a rumor, saying that that SpaceX sold $373 million in Bitcoin, but you can read here, it just kind of was a rumor. The documents also show SpaceX wrote down the value of Bitcoin it owns by a total of $370 million last year and in 2021, and has sold the cryptocurrency. So again, it was kind of like the Wall Street Journal came out with something. They did not say SpaceX sold. So again, no evidence, just a rumor. Some people were saying this was another contribution. So again, with Evergrande filing for bankruptcy, you got the $1 billion in liquidations, and then you have the rumor of SpaceX selling Bitcoin, which is not true at all. All this kind of contributed to this big flash crash for Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency markets. What more do you guys think is to come? Any more negative? I mean, we are so oversold on the RSI, and I've just shown you guys some different graphs and patterns. Historically, we haven't seen Bitcoin RSI in the daily this oversold since the COVID crash, and you guys know what happens then. A big uptick here, at least in the daily. Boom! That's when we started the bull run. We have the Bitcoin halvening coming. We have all these spot ETFs that are potentially getting approved here, and who knows when they're going to get approved. There's a lot of delays with the current ones on the market. We got deadlines. A lot of them are next year, right when the halvening is going to happen. So who knows if they're just going to wait and then we're going to have a nice pump after the halvening, which historically that's usually what happens. Who knows? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. Go give me a follow on Twitter, where I am the most active if you want to. And don't forget to smash that thumbs up button on your way out. Consider subscribing if you aren't, and turn on the bell notifications so you guys get notified as soon as I upload a video. And that's going to do it for me, guys. Nice little shorter video today, just about 13 minutes. And enjoy your Friday. Maybe you watch this on Saturday. Enjoy your weekend, whenever. And stay safe out there. Crypto Airborne out. Have a good one.